All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the How to Get Your Ketones for Free Zoom. We're super pumped that you're here. Definitely, if you have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself or use the chat box. Me and Brian work together, and we want to teach you guys how to get your ketones for free. So the thing with getting your ketones for free, it's not as scary as you think. Everyone kind of says, well, I'm not a salesperson. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what beta hydroxybutyrate is. And guess what? We don't want you to know. The reason why is because we have this awesome thing. It's called Watch, Connect, Enroll. But before I go into Watch, Connect, Enroll, how many of y'all, just by like show of hands or just like unmute quick and give a yes or put in the chat box, have friends that feel amazing like you guys do? Oh, I saw a couple hands. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Me. I know I have a whole bunch of friends that I haven't even talked to yet. Yeah, so you guys are drinking ketones. You obviously want them for free. You're drinking ketones because they make you feel amazing. So how many of y'all have at least 2 people that want to feel amazing like you guys? I see a whole bunch of hands. Well, guess what? All you need is 2 people to get your ketones for free. So we have this awesome thing. It's called Watch, Connect, Enroll. So how many of you guys have seen that cool campfire video that it's the little cartoon that tells you about ketones and glucose and like how it burns slow in a campfire? Have you all seen that video before? See a whole bunch of hands. Well, guess what? You're going to show that video to as many people as possible. And then you're going to say, tell them, hey, I feel amazing. Watch this video, and then I'm going to connect you with whoever invited you to the Zoom. So if it was me, you're going to say, hey, Susie, this is my friend Mandy. She got me on these ketones. Talk to her about them because I don't know what is in this. It's amazing. Talk to Mandy or whoever invited you. Brian, am I on it so far?
You're on it. I mean, that way it takes pressure off of you having to explain anything. I've been drinking these Keto Max since literally day one of being able to drink it, and I still have trouble explaining it. So I use that video to share it with everybody. And then, that's just the best way. It explains it better than I do.
Yeah, so that's the first part, watch, and then connect is by introducing us to whoever introduced you to ketones because they know the watch, connect, and they'll be your third party person to validate what you're saying and give all the information. So you can just be like the introducer or the host, and then we can be the bartender, server, and all that fun stuff for you. So you don't have to be a salesperson. You just introduce us to all the people that want to feel your benefits, and everybody that you're telling your story to, just introduce them to me, Brian, or whoever invited you to watch this video, and then we'll get them set up on a 5 or 10 day experience just like you did, or we have other ways that you can do that, and we'll touch on that in a second. So Brian, do you want to go through the 3 ways of how to get them for free?
Yeah, sure. So like the number one way is obviously to introduce this to 2 customers. So that way Pruvit gives you an average of those 2 customers and gives you Pruvit bucks that cover for your product. And another way is keeping on a Smartship. Pruvit actually mails you a free box on the 4th consecutive month of having a Smartship. So that's like a good way to get a free box of keto. The one part is like Pruvit picks the flavor and sends it to you. And that's also a way for someone to take some of those and maybe share with other people too, because that way you don't have to get any out of your personal stash. And if you're like my wife, you don't want anybody to drink your ketones. So that is 2 of the ways. What other way do you like, Mandy?
So yeah, so what Brian is saying, so when you're personally on a Smartship, when you go into your back office and enroll on like our basically auto ship program, you get your ketones at a discount, 22% off every single month. And then on your 4th month, you get a free box that you can either utilize for yourself, which I do myself, or you can sample them out and give 5 and 10 day experiences. So that's like the one way you can get ketones for free. The second way you can get ketones for free is by earning Pruvit bucks. So by earning Pruvit bucks, you basically get you on a Smartship, 2 other friends on a Smartship, and then the average of the 2 orders. So say Brian orders a max and then Rose orders a max, you're getting your max for free. So you might get a little bit more if Rose orders a max and a cream. and then you order something, and then Brian orders just a max, you're going to get an average of those 2 orders in Pruvit bucks that your order every month will be free. Your credit card won't be charged as long as those people are on Smartship. So hopefully that made sense.
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Does anyone have questions so far before we get into the other 2 ways? Don't be shy. We're all friends here. Awesome. So the second way that you can get, or I guess third way, so now we have 4 ways. So the third way or second way that you can get free ketones is by paying our promoter fee, which is $37. And if you get more than 2 people on a Smartship, they're going to start paying you cash. So if you have more than 2 friends, you're going to want to probably look into upgrading to being a promoter. And you can get cash, you can get bonuses. I'll let Brian go into that.
Right. And, I wouldn't tell anybody to upgrade and be a promoter unless you're really passionate about how you feel drinking this. It all starts with us having, falling in love with the product. And that's even how I became a promoter in this. And from there, it just kind of organically grew to where it is now. But, being a promoter, we have a couple bonuses, literally a 14-day bonus and a 30-day bonus. You don't have to be pushy to get anybody else to be a promoter. You can do it all with customers and amount of volume from purchases to do that. And, with the way of coming in, we have promoter packs that you can start with a lot of extra product as well. So that way you can sell 5 and 10-day experiences and have a variety of products too. And with those packs, Pruvit, gives you the ability to make more money at the beginning, the first 30 days while you're going for a 30-day goal, and more money in the long run in the rewards plan. So without being, weird about it, it's just an easier way to get started as a promoter and to have a lot of product on hand. I mean, anywhere we go, my wife pulls product out of her 20 different purses that she has. So if I ever need product in a crunch, I just go find one of her purses and there's product in it, because I know when we're somewhere, I'm like, pull out some product, and she does. And then we share it with somebody. And, as a promoter, that's what you're doing. You're literally sharing something. And that's why I tell people, if you're a customer, don't share this with more than 3 people, because Pruvit will want to pay you. You just have to upgrade to be a promoter. And that all stems with somebody, obviously benefiting from it. And I reach out to all my customers all the time and see how they're doing, see how they feel on it. When they're telling me they feel good, I ask, how do you feel? When they tell me, well, it feels like I just got rid of a lot of brain fog and I'm actually down 15 pounds in 20 days. And I say, well, if I can help you write a cool little post thanking me for introducing you to this product, would you want to share that? And maybe that way you can get the product for free. And they're like, sure, I never thought of that. They share it. Then we do the whole watch, connect, and roll. Then when someone says, well, Annette, what are you drinking? And then I say, Annette tells them, it's really amazing drink my friend Mandy shared with me. And then immediately sends them the cartoon video and then connects them in a group message with Mandy and lets Mandy do all the work. And that's how we do this on sharing this with people. Keep it as simple as possible. Don't try to be a scientist. Literally, it's just an amazing drink I drank. Here's my friend Mandy that introduced it to me. And that is a way right there that will grow your business and help you get free ketones as a promoter.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything there, Mandy?
No, you did good. So first step, you could get your friends on Smartship. Second step, you can pay the promoter fee and then just start earning cash. Or the third way is to buy an experience kit and get cash. Or you can obviously get cash either way, but have your own samples at your house, your inventory, so that you yourself can sample out 5 and 10-day experiences versus having to pass them off to someone else. So it's just nice to have inventory on hand. So if you're traveling like Sarah does, and you guys can just whip out some samples, open up your esophagus and drink the ketones. It makes things go a lot faster. There's definitely a bunch more details. We just don't want to keep you guys on here too long. I guess it fundamentally comes down to what are your whys? Like, what Do you want to pay your cell phone per month? Do you just want to get free ketones per month? Do you want to grow a huge business with not a lot of investment and really just take it to the next level? But I guarantee everybody on here that has someone and growing this business right now all just wanted to start from getting their ketones for free. I know that's what I wanted to do. And here I am running Zooms with Brian and trying to get y'all some ketones for free. It definitely came out of nowhere. It just happened.
Every single person on this Zoom started by just drinking the product and then saying, well, yeah, I'll try to get the product for free. And then it just kind of exploded.
Yes, exactly. So who wants to take some action tonight and see maybe how many friends would want to try some ketones by doing a Facebook post? And we can see how it goes, and we'll give you some specific directive on that. Who wants to try? Give me some thumbs up or some.
I'll try.
Yeah, I saw a couple thumbs up from people that I don't know, so that's a good sign. All right, so it's really easy. We just do this thing. It's called Create Curiosity. We don't take a picture of the packet and say, buy my Keto Max. We don't talk like that. We create this thing that's called Curiosity. We want people to come to you, not people going to Google and be like, ketoacidosis, you're crazy. I'm not doing that. So you want to control the conversation. And like I said, we'll handhold you through the entire step. So basically what I'm telling you guys is if you want to go onto your Facebook page and think of 2 benefits that you really like. So you're going to go on your Facebook page and you're going to say, hey, at whoever invited you to this conversation. So if it's myself, you can be like, hey, at Mandy Podlesny, loving my new drink. I love the X benefit and Y benefit. So I'm loving the focus and I'm loving the fat loss. Thanks for hooking me up. All you have to do is post something like that right on Facebook. People are going to be like, what is she talking about? Who is this Mandy girl? People are going to comment. People are going to like. So whenever that starts to happen, we'll start seeing, whoever you tag will start seeing that comments too. But hit back the person that you tagged, be like, hey, Brian, I'm starting to get some likes and comments on my page. Can you tell me what's next? That's all you have to do. And then we'll take it from there one step at a time. And then we can discuss whoever you tagged, what the best step for you to be. Because what if you have 100 comments? Oh my gosh, a lot of people are going to want fat loss and focus, right? So if you have 100 comments or just on one post, that's pretty encouraging. So you might want to consider just full on promoting, or you just want to get some crap ton of ketones for free. It's all dependent upon that. But we wanted to just give you some action steps to test things out. And that's it. Does anyone have questions?
No, good job. What's up, Casey?
I actually have a question.
Sure.
So when you go and say somebody does, usually it pops up like for a code to put in. Would that person need to create their own code at that point and sign up? Because they probably have tried to purchase before getting their free ketones, potentially. So would they need to create their own code and put that in, or put say my code in?
Yeah. So actually, there's definitely steps. So we just didn't want to overwhelm everyone, but that's a really good question. I didn't actually think of that. So yeah, you guys actually whoever is either, if you're a customer now or not quite a customer yet or whatever, everybody in their cloud.justpruvit.com account has the ability to change their own referrer link, or has their own referrer link. And you can go ahead and change that in the settings. So whoever invited you here, just go back and talk to them about changing your referrer link. And that would be what they use to get your ketones for free. So mine's super creative. Mine's Mandy P. But yeah, that's your referrer link. That's your code. So say you were my customer and you wanted to get your ketones for free and you had 2 friends under you, you would use your link, not mine, because they're your customers. I just get kickback, obviously, but you get to go and use your link, and that starts your I don't like to use the word downline, but community would be a better word.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, oh, go ahead.
How I haven't been able to sample them. How do I go about trying to sample this product?
Whoever invited you here, send them a personal message and we will get you hooked up on a 5 or a 10-day experience. So then you have your own experience, and that's kind of how we all started. So I know when I had a 5-day experience, I was like, holy crap, after this, I want this forever. And a lot of people on here, there's almost 30 of us on, have all kind of felt that way. So the faster you get your friends to have a 5 or a 10-day experience, the faster you get to have, get your ketones for free, essentially. Right. So whoever.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Just hit them up and be like, yo, want a 5 or 10, tell me how to work it, how to order.
Good.
Did I hit everything, Brian?
Yeah, sounds good to me. And when I started, I didn't even have the chance to experience it by a 5 or 10 day. I just had to go in and buy some.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Even when Dr. Annette that's on here, I think she got sent 1 packet. We were a really small supply back then. So now we have lots of different flavors and the ability to have a lot of packets on hand. Everybody is super spoiled.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, if anybody has any questions, just reach out to whoever invited you to the Zoom. We will get those questions answered for you. And then who's going to take action on the post?
Right. And if you need help making a post, reach out to the person that invited you here on making the post too, because the last thing you want to do is sound salesy. And the last thing you want to do is hold up the packet and just take a picture too. Build curiosity, like Mandy said, and that's kind of, how we do it.
Yeah, we like to keep it. It's not a secret because it's a secret. It's a secret because you want everyone to know, because you never have this like want what you can't have or want what you don't know, or you're super curious because somebody's doing something cool and being very mysterious. Everyone likes a little mystery. So they're going to want to reach out to you versus like you throwing up a product and be like, buy this. No one's on Facebook with their credit card. So just pique curiosity and talk about benefits, and then connect them with whoever invited you to the Zoom, and then we'll get you going. Cool?
Right.
Awesome sauce. Well, thank you guys so much for joining, and we will catch you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.